Hi, it's Tash from Foxes and Brown Bears Tarot, and I'm super excited because I received my Animal Allies 2 Oracle cards in the mail yesterday. And I've mentioned in some of my videos before that the Animal Allies Oracle cards are one of my favorites. I use them daily and I just absolutely adore this deck. So super excited to get the additional cards. So what I thought I'd do is actually do a walkthrough of each of the decks so you can see the range of animals that they encompass and hopefully agree that this is one awesome deck. So these are both by Jessica Swift, and the first one I actually bought on Amazon, and so it came in a bit of a bag, which is why I've got a couple dings in it, but beautiful box, really nice two-piece box. On the inside, it says wild energy is all around you. And as you can see, folds all out. At the bottom of the box, you have you are not alone. You then have this little fold out sheet. Now this doesn't come with a booklet, but you have this full sheet that on two sides that covers each of the animals and gives great little meanings for each one of them. And I have to say that this is always on point. It is pretty much everything you need, and this deck is not at all affected by the lack of a book. In fact, this sheet is gold. It is so good, and this is just an amazing deck. Like, I'm just going to keep saying that because I can't not say it. All right, so firstly you have a little title card, and you see you've got the Animal Allies, a little butterfly, and this one tells you how to use the deck. And then you have a second card with some resources and bibliography as well. So these are really cool. All right, so the cards are quite thick. They are beautiful soft mats. So the type of mat that doesn't stick together, so it's really easy to shuffle and creates that little whooshy sound, which is awesome. So there's really no glare on them, as you can see. I mean, that's even against sun coming in through the window. I love the backs. I adore these blackboard backs. I think they're really gorgeous. It goes with the artwork. I love that she's got these borders. I'm not usually a fan of borders, but these borders just really work with the cards. Creates little mini artworks, and I love seeing all the brush strokes and whatnot. And I think it just adds to the whimsical nature of this deck. All right, so I've put these back in order because I use these all the time, and just to show you what animals are in them. All right, so you've got alligator, ants, armadillo, badger. I love the colors. It's got these beautiful colors in it. It's so gorgeous. Bats, bear, beaver, bee, beetle. So it's got a nice mix of different types of animals: birds, mammals, insects, reptiles, fish. So it's really good. Bighorn sheep, boar, buffalo. Really cute. I love the brush strokes on that one. Butterfly, canary, the little fluffy canary, cheetah. It's also animals in different parts of the world, which I really like, so it's not restricted to just one region. It's the most awesome coyote, the furriness of it, and it's howling at the moon. Crab, crow, deer, dolphin, I love the colors on that one. Dragonfly, eagle, elephants, fox. Look at that furry little fox. Frog, hawk, horse. I love the sense of movement in that horse. Great coloration too. Hummingbird, and that's the one on the front of the box. Look at the colors on that, beautiful. Jellyfish, kangaroo. I like that it's got a couple of Australian animals. Lizard, monkey, like Marcel from Friends. Moose, it's a gorgeous moose. Moth, mountain lion, mouse, octopus, opossum, otter, owl, the coloration, rabbit, raccoon. Look how furry he is. Oh. Rat, salmon, scorpion, shark, skunk. This is my favorite card in the deck. Just the furriness. Oh, just adorable. I know they stink, but gosh, they're adorable. Sloth. Love the colors on the sloth card. Snail. And snake. I'm not a fan of snakes, but I can just sort of cope with that one. I do like her artwork, so, and I like the idea of having a complete deck for this, so I'm not going to take the snake out, though I still get a little creeped out when I see it. And spider, squirrel, another furry one, starfish, swan, tiger, turkey, turtle, vulture, whale, and wolf. Beautiful coloration in that wolf. They're gorgeous. I love the details as well around the title, how she colors in certain bits of the word, and you just got different little designs. It's really gorgeous. All right, so they're the 60 cards that come with the first Animal Allies deck. And then let's look at Animal Allies 2. So once again, another 60 cards. So this is awesome because you could end up with a deck of 120 animals, which is pretty cool. Once again, Jessica Swift. And this one I actually purchased from her Etsy store. So it took a lot longer to arrive, but it's in perfect condition. She just wrapped it up so nicely. She added a little thank you postcard, and I'm really glad I bought it from her. So these are really, really gorgeous. So these only came out this year, whereas her original Animal Allies came out in 2017, I think. So these are super exciting. So once again, you have the little fold out sheet. Once again, it's kind of folded in. And you've got two sides. And she does distinguish by saying Animal Allies 2. The inside of the box says magical messages abound. Really beautiful box. And the bottom part of the box says, listen closely, ear to the wind. So really nice. All right, so once again, the backs are the same as the first deck, which is ideal because it means you can mix them together. I mean, they're probably just a slightly different coloration. Actually, now that I look at it, the originals are a little bit blacker, but to be honest, it wouldn't matter. Like, you could easily just mix them together. They are also exactly the same size, and so she has done it to design them to work together. All right, once again, you have 2 title cards. So the first one, Animal Allies 2, the beautiful little ladybug. And once again, a simple way to use this deck. And then you have, once again, another little resources and bibliography card as well. All right, so let's look at these. Now, there are no repeat animals across these 2 decks, so they're completely different, which is amazing. And so this will pretty much fill in any gap that people might have identified. I had watched a few walkthroughs of the original deck, and I know some people were disappointed that their favorite animals weren't featured. And I really think that this goes a long way to completing that. Having said that, I was really happy the first one anyway. But how can you argue with an alpaca? Every deck should have an alpaca. Look at it. All right, angelfish, antelope, banana slug. I have never seen a banana slug in any deck. So this to me is just amazing. I don't actually even know what a banana slug stands for, but it's magic and inner strength. So, Black panther, blue jay, look at it. Good for those people from Toronto watching. Camel, I'm so happy about this because I love having camels in animal decks. Just love it. Cats, beautiful cat with white socks. Caterpillar, chipmunk, another little furry critter. Cow, crane, dog, donkey. I love having donkeys in decks as well. I know, they just, my heart goes out to donkeys. I think it's ever since I watched Winnie the Pooh as a child, and I just wanted to help Eeyore all the time. So donkeys in decks just have such an impact on me. A dove, and you can see all the details, very similar to the other deck, but every animal has slightly different tweaks. The artwork is just beautiful. Duck, love that color, it's my favorite green color. Egret, so that's the one on the front of the box. Elk, beautiful majestic elk with the sun on his back. Flamingo, giraffe, goat, gorilla, grasshopper, hedgehog, look at him, hippo, hyena, koala. In the previous deck, the other deck had the kangaroo, so that's kind of cool. Ladybug, so that was definitely one that I noticed was missing in the previous deck, so nice that she's added that. Lemur, leopard, Llama, love this llama. Lunar moth. Manatee. Mountain goat. Narwhal. Newt. Great colours. Orca. Ostrich. Panda. Pangolin. I like that pangolin. Parrot. Peacock. Pelican. Penguin. Pig. Look at that pig. So cute. Polar bear. Porcupine. Prairie dog. Rhinoceros. Seahorse. Seal. Sea turtle. Sheep. Very little sheep. Stingray. It has a unicorn. I know some people quite like having unicorns in their animal decks. I don't mind really, but it is a beautiful unicorn. Walrus. Wasp. Woodpecker. Yak. And zebra. So yeah, there's a lot of animals. I mean, I guess you don't have a red panda, or you can get really finicky about it, like, you know, capybara or something. But the reality is you've got 120 unique animals in this deck across the two decks. And so what I'm planning to do is mixing them together. So it's going to be one chunky little deck, especially since the card's actually quite thick. And I mean, that's one chunk, right? I don't even know if I can shuffle it, to be very honest, without shaking the camera. So I'll give it a, I might need to do it in segments then. But you can hear the nice whooshy sound it makes. Anyway, so very large. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull one randomly. Okay, so which card can give me information about how I'm going to use this deck and what benefits it can bring to me? I'm going to pick this one, and it's the Canary. Let's see what the Canary has to say. So I think that was from the first original deck, and Canary is down here. So song, voice, choose and use your words carefully. You let your voice be used for good, for love, for healing, for compassion, for truth. Feel your emotions, feel joy, let it out for your voice. Sing your unique and beautiful song for all the world to hear. So yes, so it's going to play, it's going to have a unique space in my collection. It's going to help me voice my truths. It's going to speak to me with compassion, and it's going to give me heaps of joy. And I completely agree, because it already has. And yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to work like in one massive chunk, but I like it, and I will keep it mixed up, because then what I'll do is I'll just divide it in half across the two boxes. So I suppose I could even alternate and just pull one half each night. I'll have to think about how I'm going to do that. But this is awesome. This is like this is pretty much the only Oracle deck you need now. 120 cards of pure joy, gorgeous artwork, pretty much every animal conceivable, unless you have, you know, specific animals that, yes, that you love that are really not mainstream. So yes, this is gorgeous. I am so happy to have received the second one, and I can't even fan them because my table's not large enough and it's too thick. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Yes, if you love animal decks, please check this out. It's awesome. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.